Now that we successfully added a shop and inn function to our conversation, we're going to move on and add a second map. And on this map, we're also going to place a monster to fight to successfully complete a quest. To do this, we need to go up to the maps in a project outline, click on that. Get this button in the center screen that says create maps. Go ahead and click that. And here's the properties for our map. So we need to name it. I'm going to call it just second map, nothing special. And we need to change the width and height. Right now it's set to 20 by 20. These are tiles, so it's 32 pixel tiles. That's kind of big for what we need. So let's just go ahead and make it a little smaller, a little more manageable. 9 by 9. You always want to make your map only the size you need it to be. You don't need these monstrous maps just for 3 little spiders. So hit OK. And there we go. We have a blank map to start with. We need to put some tiles on it. So like before on that first map, we need to go to our draw tool. And we're going to grab this floor tile that's grass. That's perfect. We also want to be using a rectangle tool because we got to fill a large area. Drag, let go. There we go. I want to divide the screen up a little bit because it's kind of monotonous just to have a big green field. So we're going to put a dirt path down the middle. So let's go up to the dirt, grab that, find the center, click and drag. Alright, now we're good. Now this field is supposed to be directly south of the building we made on the first map. And to simulate that, we're just going to put a wall across here to look like the bottom of that building, like we're just standing outside of it. So let's go to the wall tab, pick that brick wall we used in the first building, and we're going to click, remember, we're going to come down a little bit, we're going to click and drag over to the dirt path, let go, and same on the other side. Also, just to finish this off, we need to add a few wood tiles in the middle here. So we're going to go over to the floor, go to the tiled floor section, and get this wooden floor. We're just going to put that right there. So now we just kind of gave the illusion that we're seeing inside this building. Now the next thing we're going to do is add an actor. This actor is going to be our monster, and he's going to be down here in the field waiting for us when we come out. So we're going to click on this actor, click here in the field. We have all of our default actors here ready to go, and we're just going to use this enemy at the top. Now I'm going to show you why in a little bit, why we're using enemy and not the actual spider one that you can find down here. Go back up to the enemy, click on there, hit OK, brings up our properties. Now we don't have a sprite over here yet. We need to tell it what the spider looks like. Since we're using that enemy, this is like more of a default character, so it's not going to have a sprite in here yet. So we need to go over to the sprite section, find the body. We're going to go, oh, it's going to be off the screen, so hold on, let's move this up a little bit so you can see. Try again, and roll the way down. Let's find the spider sprite. He's right there. Okay, we're almost there. He's a little peach. I'm not really buying that, so let's go to the color tile. Let's make him a little bit of a gray color. Let's make him, black is a little more Sidious. Now we need to add a weapon. He doesn't have anything right here. It just says template, which means it's kind of like the default. There's nothing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to generic attack. Now what generic attack does is it looks up to this base stat up here and says what's in this attack block. Well, it says 0 right now, so we're going to change that, but this could be anything. It really could. You could just go up to the baseball bat and use that stat because he doesn't have a hold frame. So if I put baseball bat, no baseball bat, it's going to appear here. He doesn't have anywhere to hold it. That's set up elsewhere. That's in the actor editor, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's just use this generic attack. We're going to change attack up here to 9. I found earlier in some experimentation that's a pretty good number to work with. It's just enough to annoy you but won't kill you in a couple of hits. Everything looks good on this screen. So now we're going to work on his behaviors. We need to make sure this guy is going to do exactly what we expect him to. So let's go to the behavior tab. He needs to be on the team that's bad, which he is. You have all these different teams. If he's on good, he's not going to attack us. He's going to ignore us. If he's neutral, he's going to ignore us. So let's go ahead and make sure he's bad. Make sure he has his AI turned on, which he is. It's checked. And one little thing I would like to do is right now his speed is a little fast. If you go on the screen and you try to play with him, he's going to be zipping right along and be right on your tail. So let's move it down to about the second dash there. A little bit slower. It gives you a fighting chance. Go ahead and hit OK. Alright, there he goes. Now he's kind of hiding behind this behind this character icon. So I'm going to click this eye and make that go away. Alright, there he is. There's our spider we just made. Now I told you earlier that I'm going to show you why we're using that enemy actor instead of using the spider. So I'm going to go on the other side of the screen. I'm going to add a spider. Click here. Go down to spider. I'm going to pick this cave spider. When I bring up the properties, you notice all those functions are missing. that's because elsewhere in the outline, it's been not marked that you can edit this. The enemy you can edit, but this spider you have no control of on this map screen. Whatever you set up elsewhere in the outline, that's what you get. So we don't really want to use this, and plus the way he's set up right now, when I checked his stats, he would just tear you up. He's really got a high attack, and he would just chomp on you in one hit and destroy you. So let's not use this guy. So hit cancel. Now he's gone. Alright, there we go. Everything is all set up, and now we just need to be able to link these maps up. In the next video, we'll cover how to do that.